Hold on, I got to do something. Where's my clip at? Okay. So, I hate to come out with this devastating news about my uncle in real life. He has hid from me the truth about him or about himself. I don't know if my roleplay father wants to listen to this, but if he wants to, he can. I'll tell him right now if he wants to listen, he can. If Sybaris wants to listen, he can. So here we go. If anybody noticed that I be yelling or hollering or stuff like that, I get this from my real life uncle. Excuse me. Uh, and if people haven't realized this, like have not realized that, yeah, I go up to you, I yell, I yell, I yell. Have anybody asked me? Like, if anybody in my roleplay family has asked me, have you been going through a hard time in real life? Yeah. Has anybody in your house, I haven't even been asked this, has abused you in your past life? I have been abused in my past life. It hurted me. Um, I would talk about his life because this didn't make sense to me. If my roleplay father Chaos wants to listen to this, wants to listen, he he can jump in and listen to this whole story if he wants to listen. I have been hurt by my uncle. I cannot give out any names of why he hurts me. He makes up the excuse of saying I could ask him why is he pissed off, why is he mad at me, and he makes up the excuse of saying, oh, it's hard to take care of you, or I don't like. I would ask him of saying the words, "Do you love me?" And he will say, "Yes, I love you," and stuff like that. And for the record, for the record, I don't think he did because I'm the only person that lives in this house. Him and me. And the stuff I do around him, he'll get pissed off about it. And he'll say it in his own words, I shouldn't get pissed off because of this or that. And he'll get more pissed off and more pissed off. He'll say stuff like, and I quote, that he wants to KI, you know the rest. And I know my roleplay family will get pissed off because they don't mess around with a child abuser. They do not mess around with. He has hit me in the eye one time, and now that I'm an adult, an adult, I'm an adult now. Like I'm like about to be in my 30s. I'm like 28 by now. He's around 70-ish or 80-ish. I don't know. In my family, I've heard about him. He didn't want to have the truth set out in real time. If you had to wonder, oh, why he doesn't want to say the truth? Is he too scared to say the truth? I'm thinking he might be. Is he? T- why he don't want to speak out with the cops and just confess to his own doings? He had me, my mom, and his own brother, keep secrets. He had me keep secrets. He has death threatened me. He has death threatened me. Now, I didn't even know what a death threat was until I listened to people today, to know what death threats even was. I will be forgetting because I have memory loss, short term and long term. But I can remember how to make like a hamburger or something. I can try. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't have I don't have proof of him beating or hitting or trying to abuse me or other people. The only evidence that I had, my teacher only saw me with a black eye. Now, I don't know where my teacher is. I think she's either gone somewhere, I don't know. And I went through trauma after trauma. I had his anger issues on me. So if people's gonna think, oh, this might not be real, because how can I make a video that was like what 15 or 10 days ago or whatever and still make that video today even though I'm an adult? But it hurts. And I know my roleplay father, Chaos, he don't I would be like this. I would tell him what is going on in my life as a child, but since I'm an adult, I talk to other people to get their opinions to see why could my uncle be mad or pissed off at me or another kid. And my uncle's excuse is that his own father beats him. Now, I'm saying like this. I want other fathers to be like, this don't make no sense because you have a kid. You had a kid that was 10. I want people to think about it. If you have a kid that is 10 years old, and let's say my uncle is that son's kid, you see the kid get hit in the eye after saying the word what, and then like a lot what, because he doesn't understand what's going on. He goes downstairs and he gets hit by my uncle. I don't know who will react to this, but if you want to react, please do. It hurts me, then it's gonna hurt my uncle here. But I have to tell the truth about him because get this, he does not like the truth being set out. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it at one. He doesn't like it at all, one bit. He will try his best to have me cover up the truth. I would be like, he hit another kid with an extension cord. I was like, one of these orange extension cords, or a phone extension cord, or a TV extension cord. You hit a physical child in the past, and I talked to an adult to see how they felt. A family member talked to me and said, I know how you feel. I know how you feel. I wish, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. I'm just going to say it. I wish that if I was not here, if I was in a different family and I get born and I'm right there in your family, I'd be like, if you take care of me and I'm into going to a job, working at McDonald's, working at Domino's, Subway, and all that, I want somebody to just be all like, okay, I feel your pain. But I don't know who's gonna respond to this. I don't know who. I am going to have my uncle or somebody at least try to take care of me or give me my own house, take my paycheck and like at least find me a job somewhere. I am gonna get me my first job working at Walmart. I am going to try. And if I work at Walmart, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I know people will be like, should I get this person a job at Walmart here or should I not? Because of the accusation problems. I would be like, oh, I'll be telling. I think I might be going to another company just to tell of where he works at, and then just talk to the boss over there. So, um, in a few days or years, I'm gonna have to get a laptop and a work on a thing of testing games, like any mobile games and stuff like that. I'll start doing that. I'll get a job at Walmart and see if I can like restock shelves or clean the floor, stuff like that. They're probably gonna give me uh, I don't physically know what they're gonna have me doing, but if they do have me working on the shelves and stuff like that, I'm hoping it. I'm trying to get my uncle a job, so life is life. But if people, I want to ask, if people, has anybody ever went through child, abusement? Has anybody did in their life? Because I have memory loss, because I don't even know if anybody did. Even if I have, I would have just asked, but I don't know. I would do a role play type of thing, I guess, and I don't know how many days or I don't know how many days or weeks, but I want to do a thumbnail with two plushies that I have. The two plushies that I do have are Pikachu and Tails, and that's about it. I want to do a Danganronpa series, but I need more plushies. I also need Monokuma, because here's what I'm thinking. I want to do the Monokuma, executions that he never showed off. And I'll, do it on a certain plush, like a female plush or a male plush, depending on the execution that was taking place and on scene. I told this one YouTuber who did a Danganronpa series. I was like, hey, can you do the unseen um executions of Danganronpa? Like, there's Danganronpa 2 and Danganronpa 3. I would have did a much better execution based of what he can do. And I would have made a game based off just students trying to figure out who's the killer, and then it goes into execution. Some will be references to like either Dragon Ball Z, Attack on Titan, and stuff like that. Uh, I wanted to do a a daycare teacher execution where the daycare teacher is in a middle of an actual daycare, but she is trying to take care of kids, but it's stressing her out. And the only way to get out of this daycare would be this awakened door. And now I have this teacher like take care of each kid. Like each kid will have a task for the teacher to do. You have to change them, feed them, and put them to sleep. And once they was waking up and cranky, they would like throw toys at her like that zoomed past her at a speed of like blitz, like a blitz. She would run through the hall, getting hit physically by these toys. She would like reach the door, but she doesn't realize that she's in this terrible loop. Now the only way to get out of this will either be the door trying to escape the loop. The only way to escape her own loop slash torment is to go back in the hallway, either to get executed or that she lives her life through the daycare until she's old. Like she'll turn old and she'll die this way, that way, or she'll just go into this hallway and just stand there waiting for a kid to throw a toy at her. As she's waiting, there's a giant teddy bear with claws. It reaches her, hugs her, but it rips her apart. Then the teddy bear physically magically turns into like her, but it has her clothes on, symbolizing that you have like it'll have a sign of that she completed each task and that this teddy bear writes down on his clipboard, speaking directly to the audience, saying that she completed her task. She is free. The teddy bear still got her clothes on. It doesn't possess her. She's now free. The students of like the new Danganronpa games see this teacher on the like her body on the floor, but like in the next Like in this next game version, they see this girl walk in and they see her having the same hair but a different clothes than the teacher. This new student is called Vanessa, the ultimate swordsman. And all the students are like, A, this teacher has been reincarnated as one of us students that has been educated before.